and welcome back to Starfield. Remember I found somebody's ship and they were kind of broken down and they wanted me to deliver a package and I was like, yeah, okay.
Need some work done?
So I need to deliver a star package to the ship
Anything
technician.
I can help you with?
I got an urgent star parcel delivery for you.
You the courier? I've been expecting you.
Yes,
Star Parcel has your payment right here. Anything else you need?
I know. Sounds good. So now we need to go talk to Vae Victus. Those cups are always falling. So let's go talk to Vae Victus from
Authorized personnel.
I couldn't not tell her that her father was alive. But he, Mr. Hannibal Lecter himself, has some explaining to do because last episode we found out he left everything ready and available to make Terramorphs.
Well, what a pleasant surprise.
Well.
When I heard you and Hadrian were headed for Londinian of all places, I presumed you must be onto something big. Did you find what you were looking for?
Don't play dumb. We know you're behind the attacks on the New Atlantis and Tau Ceti. I don't know. Is there anything you want to tell me about your time in Londinian?
I haven't been to Londinian in many years. Why? Is there some way I could be of assistance? Were you able to recover what you were looking for?
Oh, we did, and a whole lot more.
Good news, then. So, what exactly are you doing here? Plenty still to be done in defeating the Terramorphs, no?
Oh. We found a recording of you discussing the use of Terramorphs as a weapon. Please stop. You murdered UC citizens and you're going to pay for... Okay.
Did you? Well, I don't know what you think you heard on this recording, but I sincerely hope you didn't come to the wrong conclusions.
Oh, really?
After all, given the Cabinet's current state of anxiety, they might misinterpret such a discovery to mean I could have been involved with the attacks. Perhaps I can convince you to keep this among us.
Nope. No more lies. Confess or I turn over what I found. So you really don't know anything about the attacks? Is that what you're claiming?
Of course. Do I look like I'm in any position to do what you're describing?
Yes.
So I'd very much appreciate your agreement to not share what you found. We wouldn't want anyone else jumping to conclusions now, would we? You know, you're far more clever than I expected. You want to hear the words, then?
Yeah, I do.
I did it. The Terramorph attacks on Tau Ceti, New Atlantis.
They gave you so much
Years
stuff.
of coordination between my associate and I. Figuring out how to deploy the Lazarus plant's pollen outside of Londinian. Learning to synthesize it. Use it as a weapon. Now, being as clever as you are, I'm sure you have thoughts on why I might do such a thing.
Because you're a madman and a murderer and you live to sow death. To work on something that long, it seems personal. No better way to show the UC what a deadly weapon they have in a Lazarus plant than to use it. Associate, who have you been working with?
All in due time. First, I want to see if you're truly as astute as you appear. So why would someone like me go through all this trouble? Not a bad thought. But no,
Okay.
the attacks were a correction.
Oh, really?
When I discovered the plant, I did consider handing over what I'd found, but we were at war. And I couldn't risk information that dangerous falling into the wrong hands. So I ordered the bombing of the spaceport. Fixing two problems at once. Halting the spread of the city's terramorph outbreak, and sealing away knowledge of the plant's potential.
Okay. Please, no secret is dangerous. So dangerous that you can justify condemning so many lives. You just said it took you years to use the plant outside of Londinium. You killed them for nothing. That information should have been handed over. Secure it to keep. You didn't even trust your own people in the UC?
Simple to say now. But with the outbreak raging from a barely understood source, the moment demanded quick action. So I did what was required. I removed the dangerous variable from an already catastrophic war. But then, as the war ended, my trial, my execution, I made a decision. After all, I'd given everything for the colonies. My life as I knew it included. And what did I get in return? Was there any effort by the UC to protect my legacy? My daughter's legacy? No. We were sacrificed when all we did was serve. So I kept what I'd learned and arranged the attacks to set things right again. My daughter, she becomes a hero. I become a trusted advisor, having found Kaiser, the research team, and cement my new position of influence when I hand them the name of the person responsible for the attack on New Atlantis. The dear departed Dr. Reginald Orlays, the associate who aided me all these years, and whom I always slated to take the fall. What luck he was stopped dead before he could hurt anyone else. His decades on the run brought to an end by another unlikely hero. You.
Oh, great. You murdered UC citizens because of some slight against your honor? So just your cleanup crew. You must think you're very clever. Why does that sound familiar? Is that the guy that I went hunting?
Can't remember the many lives you've taken.
I didn't take him. Did I?
Orlays was the man whose death you brought about around the moon of Etheria. The pilot of the Warlock. The man I had to eliminate. To hide my secret. There are no heroes without a villain. I simply arranged the opportunity for us to overcome one and become the other. And we all benefited.
You're not benefiting.
It's why I had Orlays reprogram Kaiser. Had that old machine guide you to where I found the plant all those years ago. I went to great lengths to ensure your and Hadrian's success. And look at the results. I know for a fact the Cabinet's planning to honor both you and Hadrian once this is all done. Isn't that preferable to languishing away in obscurity? Running jobs on the tail end of nowhere for the Vanguard? With only the vague hopes of perhaps earning the right to buy a home in the well someday.
I did buy it. They'd be honoring me for cleaning up your messes. If you're waiting for me to say thank you, you're going to be here a while. I suppose there have to be some bit of... Oh, no. Oh, my God.
You're being honored only because I arranged the situations where it could happen.
Wow,
Be
you're a piece
grateful.
of work.
And let's not forget the importance of our actual endgame. Eliminating the terramorphs. Securing knowledge of the Lazarus plant. What we've set in motion is going to protect thousands, maybe millions of lives. I'm simply requesting one more life be protected. Mine.
I don't
I've
know.
already sent along the evidence of Orlays' role in the attacks to the Cabinet, leaving out my own involvement. All I ask is that you confirm as much to the Cabinet. Tell them that it was Orlays and Orlays alone. After all, I do still have a long list of threats to the UC. This needn't be the end of our good works together.
Oh, no, no, no. I hope you've enjoyed this talk because once I tell the Cabinet, it'll probably be your last. You know, I'm not sure what I'm going to tell the Cabinet. You think I'm just going to forget the fact that you killed people to accomplishment your good works. You know what? I'm done talking to him.
That is a pity, Captain. But I'm in no position to negotiate.
No, you're not.
Though we needn't be enemies, you and I. Just think about the opportunity I've provided here. There are more on the horizon. If you do the right thing.
Let's see.
I have something for you.
No, you
have a
don't.
moment?
I don't want what you're giving me because you always give me junk. Where am I going? Ooh, they're having a meeting, but I gotta go talk to what's her face first. Hey. Hey guys.
Perfect timing. We just got in. So on our end, good news. The microbe and the Asylees are both as effective against heat leeches as they are against terramorphs.
Perfect.
Means either plan should work for clearing those critters off our worlds.
Considering what the Lazarus plant is capable of, I don't think we can deal with those things fast enough. I already sent along info to the cabinet to get them up to speed. So what about your end? Did you find anything? Did my father tell you what he knew about the Lazarus plant?
Vivek just confessed he organized the attacks from his cell.
I knew it. The second I heard that recording, I knew. Why? Did he say why he did it?
He said he was trying to fix the damage done to the Santa name, make you and him into heroes.
It takes some deeply twisted logic to think anything did more harm to the Sanan name than him.
So you're telling us that the attack on New Atlantis was Vay Victus's responsibility?
Ma'am, get with
Just
the program.
like the dooming of Londinium. Oh, that's insane. All that just to help restore the family name. How did he ever think that was going to work?
Well, once we inform the cabinet, they can ensure he won't be able to do anything like this ever again.
He deserves punishment. He asked me leave out this involvement in the attacks, say consider the lives he helped saved. What do you think the cabinet will do
My
to
hope
him?
would be that whatever connections he's got to the outside world disappear. Make sure his future schemes and machinations stay in his cell with him. But honestly, I'm not sure. He's in a unique position, and has done a special kind of harm to the colonies. Exactly. Bring justice to everyone he's hurt. So I guess that gives us our final answer. Nothing left to do but head in and see what the cabinet thinks of it all. Unless there was more to discuss. This might be our last opportunity to talk things through before the cabinet weighs in on a decision regarding the terramorphs.
Nothing else on my end. Which method of dealing with the terramorphs are you two leaning towards? Both approaches clear. Nah, we good.
And here we go.
Oh, I have to stand up here too? Great.
Welcome back, all of you. I wish we were meeting under better circumstances. But according to Hadrian's report, and the second one I just received, it seems the Terramorph attack on New Atlantis was no random occurrence, but a planned strike. Is what I'm reading here true?
That is correct. It was a deliberate attack.
My God.
An attack? Using terramorphs? How is that possible?
You will all receive a full briefing once we're done here. So then, is what the second report claims correct? Did Reginald Orlays commit these attacks, Captain?
Orlays?
The report isn't the whole truth. Orlays helped, but Vay Victus organized the attacks.
It's true, ma'am. I heard the recording myself. My father figured out how to use terramorphs as weapons.
He did what?
Why?
That's
what-
impossible. He doesn't have the kind of access.
Clearly, he made his own access, Chief Sarkin. Madam President, I have been saying for years that not dealing with that man was gonna end in tragedy.
Enough! I hope everyone here understands that what has just been shared is a state secret of the highest order.
Well, too bad.
This information does not leave this room.
Ooh.
Now, that's quite the accusation you're
Gave
leveling.
those squinty eyes.
Considering Francois Sanon has not left containment for the better part of 2 decades. You have evidence to back this up?
Play emergency recorder snippet?
It just transformed. A terramorph out of thin air. An invisible weapon. No planet would be safe.
Heavens help us. Is that actually him?
I'd know that voice anywhere. That's Francois.
He knew they could do this. And said nothing.
He's a sociopath. Plain and simple, ma'am.
Officer, please collect that recording.
Yes, ma'am. Begging your pardon, Captain.
We'll, of course, be launching a full investigation into how this could have happened. Though I have little doubt the Admiral will be quick to share all he knows on the subject once confronted with that recording. Chief Yassine,
Confronted him.
can you send one of your interrogators to have a little chat with the Admiral?
I'll issue the order immediately.
Good. Combined with everything else you all have uncovered. Well, I don't think the United Colonies can thank you enough. We failed the people of the colonies by not dealing with Vevictus sooner. I intend to rectify that mistake immediately.
Good. The world will be better without Vivictus. Whatever the cabinet thinks is the right course of action. May my request his life be spared. He did help us against the Terramorphs after all. What's gonna happen to him?
That will be up to the cabinet to decide. But I don't appreciate our mercy being taken advantage of.
Okay, whatever. You know what? Y'all make the decision, not me. Whatever the cabinet.
It's well past due. Now, with our villain unmasked, we can attend to the other matters at hand. With the threads you've brought together here, the Lazarus plant, the attacks, the heat leeches, the 3 of you have likely spared thousands of lives. But it now falls to the cabinet to ensure this can never happen again.
Right.
As such, the cabinet will be securing the Lazarus plant on Londinian. All materials related to the plant will be classified to ensure no one else learns its true nature.
A sound decision, Madam President.
I believe the other factions should be involved in securing the Lazarus plant. Securing the plant isn't good enough. It should be wiped out.
We're already discussing the elimination of one species, Captain. Explain to me why you wish to eliminate another.
It's hard for anyone to commit new attacks with the plant if we erase any trace of it. Destroying it and asking Freestar Collective to help proves the UC has no ill intentions.
Yes, absolutely.
Haha,
The
she
UC
liked.
has to be as transparent as possible from now on.
liked my discussion.
Otherwise, we could be risking a second colony war.
That is an idea with some merit to it. Decrease the likelihood of anything like this occurring again, and further relations between our 2 factions.
Y'all should make
2
me
birds
president.
with a single stone. Very well. We'll include the collective in the removal process. Thank you for the suggestion, Captain. So then, to our final topic. The cabinet has agreed to implement a plan that will deal with the Terramorph, and now also Heat Leech presence on human worlds. In fact, we've already begun enacting measures to check all UC ports and settlements for undiscovered nests.
Okay.
But we all understand this is only a partial solution. The project we're embarking on will be a long and difficult one. So our first step must be deciding how exactly this all will be handled.
Madam President, this microbe is clearly too much of a risk. The Aseles are the safer approach.
To someone with limited knowledge of biology, perhaps?
The technology behind the microbe is solved science, Madam President. It isn't dangerous. Using it to wipe out the Terramorphs would be the quickest path to protecting humanity.
And fast results always lead to the best outcomes, don't they?
As you can see, there remains debate among the cabinet. We were hoping your group might issue a recommendation. Major?
We've had a few discussions, but our group is similarly split. Only the captain has yet to weigh in.
Of course.
I see. Captain, I know
told
this
you
may
what I
not be your
wanted.
area of expertise, but we'd like to know your take on the matter.
Deploying the Achilles is the safest route. That's my vote. Terramorphs have caused enough damage. They need to be wiped out quickly with the microbe. Do we need to do anything? Shouldn't I still have a question. I mean,
I'm in full agreement.
let's.
No need be
I want
delving into unpredictable
big-
sciences.
Here's hoping they'll be kept on a short leash.
That, madam, is most certainly the plan.
Order, please. And Major Sinan? Dr. Walker, you'd find this acceptable?
We trust the captain's judgment.
Then the matter is settled.
Make giant
We'll begin
animals.
the process immediately. Today marks day 1 for the United Colonies Terramorph Management Division, making you 3 the founding members of the TMD. As befits such a group, the cabinet wanted to display its gratitude. Today, we will be adding 3 new Class 1 citizens to our ranks.
Oh.
Class 1? For the 3 of us? Are you joking?
What he means to say is, thank you, ma'am.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. As long as I'm getting paid, Madam President.
You all have earned it.
Class 1 means
Now,
that I could probably
There's
buy
much to be
the
done.
penthouse of
Major Sinan, Dr. Walker.
houses.
I hope you two are willing to continue your efforts, spearheading the TMD's research on Mars.
We'd be honored, ma'am.
As for you, Captain, the Vanguard will be providing much of the on-the-ground support for the TMD. As a member of both the Vanguard and the TMD, I believe you'll have your pick of duties.
Nice.
Speak to your commander, Tuala, if I recall correctly. He should be able to provide you with assignments going forward, plus help you collect the benefits that come with being named Class 1. On behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our sincerest gratitude. This meeting is adjourned.
Yay. So, in memoriam, I need to go and talk to the sauna. Or speak to Commander Tula, which is that guy that's standing outside. Let's see. We need to talk to this guy.
Well, I've got to say, this is a first. I've never had a Class 1 citizen in my ranks before. Congratulations, Captain.
What does that mean? Thank you, Commander. It's an honor. I'm sure I'm just here to collect whatever it is this Class 1 thing pays. Can you tell me about what a Class 1 citizen is?
It's a high honor. Have to do something big for the colonies to earn that sort of designation. Only ever met a couple myself. And certainly never given one orders.
Okay.
You should be real proud.
Thank you.
No need to thank me. You brought this all on yourself. I've already gone ahead and processed your Class 1 benefits. All UC goods and services should now have a thanks for protecting the colonies discount.
Nice.
And the credits should be in your accounts now. But to get into your penthouse, you'll have to pay a visit to the Aphelion Realty office. They should be able to grant you access.
They just give me a penthouse? That's incredibly generous.
Higher-ups wanted to make sure you know how much they appreciate what you've done. But with all that squared, it's time to get you a new assignment. There are your standard Vanguard missions, putting those pilot skills to use defending UC space.
Oh boy.
Or you could help the TMD in cleaning up Terramorphs. Oh, and I got a request from Dr. Walker. Wanted your help collecting biological samples to keep an eye out for any, new alien threats on the horizon.
Okay.
Any of those missions call to you?
actually, I'd start by helping out Percival with the new alien threats.
Sure. He'll have all the specifics. If you find yourself looking for more work, you know where to find me.
Sounds good. So I need to talk to this lady,
I'm always ready to make a deal.
About my penthouse?
Well, if it isn't the United Colony's newest Class 1 citizen.
The game doesn't tell you to come and talk to her, though.
In fact, the higher-ups want to thank you for your dedicated service by giving you one of the nicest pieces of real estate in the city. It's a premium penthouse at the top of Mercury Tower. Best location in New Atlantis, in my professional opinion.
Okay, but
what do you say? It'll just take a second to get you registered as the owner.
Sure, I'm interested.
Great.
Let's go.
You're in for a real treat. It's one of my favorite apartments in the city. Okay, you're all set. Your new home's located in Mercury Tower in the residential district.
Perfect.
You'll love the place. It has a gorgeous floor plan and an unbeatable view of the city.
Great.
Now that you're an owner, I'm sure I'll be seeing you around town.
Visit my new penthouse in New Atlantis. Nice. So you're just given this. The well one you have to buy. Ooh. Oh. Well, I need to complain to management. Stuff is falling off the floor. Wow. Oh, wow. This is nice. What is this? Like an office? It better be an office. That's tiny for a bedroom. Ooh, look at this. What is this? Closet? Maybe? Pantry? I thought that was a door. Look at this swanky bathroom. Can I take a I can't even go in the shower? God dang it. Can't even use the potty. Wow. Wow, look at this bedroom. Oh, that goes outside to a balcony. Another shower? Bathroom? Holy moly. What? Another room? And a washer? This place is nice. I'm gonna have to, and they give you this. Cool. Alright, let's go to the lodge and, see if I can talk to this little girl. Can I talk to you now?
You go do what you have to do. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me.
Okay, I don't worry about you. You'll be fine, right? Okay, well, let's have a memorial for Sam and see if that'll let me talk to this girl, because I can't talk to her. And it's very aggravating. Okay, so I waited. Oh, wow. Okay, so they put everything back together while I sat there and waited, so that we can attend Sam's memorial service. All right.
Constellation is no stranger to loss. Our own founder left on an expedition and never returned.
Is that Cora?
It is easy to talk about the glory and excitement of breaching into the unknown, of lighting the darkness. But it is harder to stare into the face of the cost. That all of our progress is built on top of the lives of those who dared. And that we owe them the courage to continue our work in their memory.
Thank you, Sarah. If anyone else would like to say a few words.
Say a few words. Cora, don't hate me, please. I guess I should say something, but I don't know what. Thank you all for coming. I'm just going to say it. Sam didn't just die. He was murdered. Okay. Thank you all for coming. Sam was my friend. We were married. I let Sam down. I let his family down. I'm sorry. He was more than Akila's prodigal son. He was the best among us. I could have saved him. I should be the one who's gone. I could have saved. If he was here, he would tell us to keep going, to never stop. I'm going to miss him for the rest of my life, and I don't know how I'm going to live without you. I will do anything I can to honor his memory. I won't stop until someone pays for his son.
Thank you. If
Optional,
anyone else wants to say
speak
something.
with everyone. Cora, will you even, like, talk to me?
I hope this is all okay. Between fixing things up and sending out messengers and getting all the paperwork done. It's not much.
It's fine. This isn't the time for me to give constructive criticism.
Good. Good. Sorry, if I talk any longer, I'm gonna start crying. Could you excuse me?
I thought maybe I would come up with something to say, but I've got nothing. So instead, I thought I would quote something that gave me comfort a long time ago. Is God real? The more proper question would be, is reality divine?
My boy.
Existence itself
I've lost my boy.
Which yearns to be uncovered.
You don't deserve
What is
to
goodness
be here. You
but a
hated him.
comparison to the good? What
Should
is
be me buried in the
existence but
ground.
a
All I ever wanted to do was protect him. But no, he was out the door as soon as he could. Away from his mother, away from Akila,
only in
away from me.
contrast to a simplicity so pure that it may only be understood as primordial and even
Cora.
Our essence.
No, she'll
But what we consider
hate
imagining and what we consider mind
Hi.
are in fact so far beyond our understanding.
So look, I'm literally the last person who should be talking to a kid about death, but here I am. Are you okay?
No.
There's more.
And don't keep asking. I'm not gonna be, alright? Everything's worse now. No. I can't handle this. Dad is... Everyone keeps saying things. Mom? Grandpa? So many people.
We can give you space if you need. That's all. They all just want to say goodbye. Yeah, it's a lot of people.
Is this supposed to make everything okay? Make everyone feel better?
We've lost something only natural to come together. No, but if we drift apart now, we won't be able to help each other.
What's the point? It's not going to change anything.
You're not alone. We're here for you. No, there's no changing what happened, but we have to keep living.
Every day is going to be worse now. Don't you get that? I want to be alone for a while, okay?
You know, I had a bet with Sam. Which one of us would end up attending the others? You know. I guess that's 50 credits that won't see circulation in the Settled Systems economy ever again.
Look, I don't know who I should speak to about this, but Cora and I talked, and she's coming to live with me.
She should stay with us in consolation. I'll miss Cora, and we all will.
Our friend
Is that okay? Okay.
is gone.
I mean, she needs her mom. I'm not her mom.
Afterlife.
She talked about you all the time. But right now, she just needs to get away from all the reminders of Sam.
It's up to us.
We'll be leaving soon. So say your goodbyes to her, if you like.
Pain of loss and
inspires us to greater action.
Will she talk to me again?
I don't really feel like talking.
Hey, you gonna serve me a drink?
Drink? Pour one out to the Blackest Sea?
Pour one out for me.
We are the ones that judge things to be good.
I'll take both my drink and the Blackest Seas, thank you.
Two old friends. May their ghosts go past the edges of space, to the great beyond.
Two old friends.
Aye.
Okay.
I never knew that.
Yes, well,
You go do what you have to do.
It's
I'll
like,
be okay.
I mean, Cora looks different, but they look the same. There's not much of a difference. Can I jump?
You all might not like thinking.
It almost feels wrong to be grieving. Selfish. No amount of tears will bring the dead back.
Or due to the lack of a biosphere.
You know,
It's just easier to feel guilty. If you'll excuse me.
Distant sun's corona will get pulled into
chat
the rapid
for a bit?
field.
Normally, I hate talking to people at funerals.
Not comforting,
But,
huh?
well,
What? I disagree. Do you know
you
what
don't
I
believe in
find?
the afterlife, do you?
The thought
I
that
mean, this
as
might be the
I
worst
die,
time to bring it up, but...
person's just going to stand still
I don't know. I guess I'll find out when I get
Could
there.
you imagine?
Yes,
The fact is that
won't
the
we all?
universe goes on,
So for
Well,
but life goes on.
I've taken up enough of
Things
your
do not
time.
just sit still. That right there is the comfort that I need.
for someone
We die. And some people go way before they should.
who
The universe does.
was officially married to the man,
But because it's infinite, ever expanding.
they sure don't
Morale
like
in the
acknowledge
lodge
it.
has been measurably reduced. I am told these types of gatherings are a sad vacation. That assumption appears to be correct.
Yes.
I appreciate you verifying my analysis, although I am certain my thanks will do little to improve your current psychological trauma. If you would like, though, I can add some consoling language to my programming.
Sure, console away.
It will take some time to adapt, but it will be okay. How was that?
Perfect.
I will note that feedback for later.
Oh, okay. She went upstairs. You know, I like how the game has like a has like companionship, or like I was, you know, married to Sam or devoted to Sam or whatever it was called, but like I wish the people acknowledged it a little bit more.
What you're feeling right now is a chemical reaction whose evolutionary goal is promoting social cohesion. Never seems to work for me. No matter how many times I do this, I feel less attached, not more.
I think I know what you mean.
Well, look at us. Two lone wolves howling at the moon on the same night.
Yep.
You know, if there's one piece of advice I can actually give you, it's that lost loved ones have a way of coming back to you. One day you'll be sweeping out some old shelf or digging through a desk, and there it'll be. Some old paperweight of theirs. Or a piece of jewelry they gave you. Half jokingly. Theoretically, of course.
Thanks, Barrett.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, how are you holding up?
I'm fine. To be honest, I feel terrible.
Take some time for yourself, okay? Plenty of rooms to sit down in if you need to be alone for a while. We'll get through this. It might feel like everything's falling apart,
But that's why we need to stick together.
You don't need to be strong for everyone, Sarah. You can grieve too.
We all have to get through this our own way. Don't worry about me. Really, I'll be fine.
She loved that. Great. And the other one...
Individual depression can be considered a disease, but collective depression is considered therapeutic.
Everyone is in mourning. I understand, but I cannot quite share in their emotion.
You're in mourning too, in your own way.
I have seen death. I have lost people I considered close. But this is... it is not the same. I cannot explain why. I am not sure I am making sense.
You're making perfect sense. There's no right way to feel. Okay.
Thank you.
To talk with her?
If you... I am sorry. My head is swimming. This is harder than I expected.
I can't do this, you're dead. There's no point in talking. Sam, it's me. I miss you. I wish this hadn't happened. We'll see each other again, I promise. See you, Space Cowboy. Leave when you're ready. Okay, I'm gonna leave. I don't know why it's telling me. Okay, I guess it's telling me to talk to her because...
Constellations. Reduced capacity.
It's a separate...
No doubt.
I have things for you.
More... So, let me see if I could go talk to Sauna, or whatever her name
Mind
is.
bunking on the ship, but nothing is better than unwinding in your own quarters.
Okay.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
I have been curious. I know that your role in Constellation was thrust upon you in an unusual way. But that experience does not demand that you stay. You could have delivered the artifact and then left. Why do you stay?
The artifact means something. It's important we find out what. It's a good group of people and they need my help. I love a good mystery. It's a good group of people.
They are dedicated in their cause. This is rare and admirable, I think. My past is complicated. Anyone here will tell you I do not speak much of it. But my family always stressed the importance of having a purpose in life. You must have a reason for being.
You've got to have a reason to get out of bed in the morning.
Yes, that is one way of putting it. I am often surprised at how reluctant some are to agree with the idea. They sometimes seem offended I would suggest such a thing. When I first came to New Atlantis, I was shocked at how many people go about their business every day like drones. They do their jobs, eat their food, sleep in their beds, all seemingly without concern for anything around them. Complacent. Their experience is so different from much of the settled systems. They do not know how good they have it.
There's no way to know what someone else is going through. You think people need to struggle to live. Your experiences must have been very difficult then.
Yes, they were. I did not grow up amidst such luxury. Purpose cuts through adversity. I know that all too well. And these people seem to have no idea.
You've obviously been through a lot. I'm sorry life has been hard for you. Feeling sorry for yourself never helped anyone.
I am not asking for pity.
Okay.
I have done what is necessary to bear my burdens, and it has led me here.
Okay.
My family is unique within the settled systems. I grew up outside the bounds of the United Colonies, or the Freestar Collective. My parents, and their parents before them, did not believe anyone outside our family could be trusted or relied upon. You can imagine, I am sure, how existence without ties to others is challenging in space.
Getting by on your own is admirable. It's not a life I'd choose for myself. That sounds like a terrible way to live.
It has certainly proven valuable.
This is like the
Saved
most she's
me.
ever talked.
A few times, without question. For now, though, it would seem you and I have found purpose in Constellation. I believe that is enough. I am pleased that we have common cause, and have enjoyed our time together. Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's go see if I can talk to...
How can I be of service, Captain?
The child, now that Constellation has cleaned everything up.
We should probably talk.
Yeah, we should.
There you
Haha!
are. I was wondering when he'd come and say hi to me.
I've been trying to.
Hello, Sona.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I see you found your way to the lodge without any trouble.
Yeah, it was kind of hard though. All these people around. Never seen so many people in my entire life.
I bet that was scary. Don't worry, no one's going to hurt you. I hope you like this place.
I think I like it. I don't know yet. It's all really new to me.
You'll fit in just fine. You're one of the smartest people I've ever met. So, what do you think? Do you like it here, Sona?
At the lodge? Yeah, this place is huge. I mean, I've never seen anything like it.
I lose
You
one
must
child
be like
and gain another.
Here, Sarah.
Oh, don't I wish? This place isn't mine alone. It belongs to everyone who's a part of Constellation. And I think it should belong to you too, Sona. I want you to stay here and make this your home.
Whoa. Does that mean I get to go exploring with both of you? Or wait, do I get my own ship?
Not yet. You still have a lot to learn. How about you give yourself a little time to grow, then we'll talk.
Exactly. And don't worry. At the rate you're growing, it won't be long until you're grav jumping to unexplored star systems on your own ship.
I understand. Oh, and don't worry, I learn real fast, so you better get ready to have another member of Constellation signing on for missions.
I can't wait.
Well, anyway, thanks for letting me stay here. I promise I won't let either of you down.
I'm sure that you won't. Well, I think we should let Sona get settled. If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to visit the Colony War Memorial now. I want to pay my final respects.
Okie doke. Once I finish with Sarah.
I'd like to talk to you about something.
Who?
Chance.
Speak with Walter. Where are you? Oh, jeez, you scared me. Why are you creeping in the corner? So about that Sebastian Banks speech, I was wondering if you had any more work. Okay.
Oh, right. I was afraid you were going to bring that up again. Very well. Let's see if I embarrass myself or not. My colleagues, I venture out into the darkness of space once again. Many of you have expressed concern. At my age, you say, surely the risks are too great. Surely Sebastian Banks has earned a rest. Nonsense, I say. To go out into the unknown, to brave the possibility of never coming back, to ignite the spark of hope that humanity will find answers out there in the stars, that is all I have ever wanted. If this last expedition is my time, then I say, I have been fortunate. I have been fortunate to leave, surrounded by people who could not be more different from one another, but who share a common purpose. That, dare I say, I am fortunate my soul has a home it can always come back to. And that was the last thing Sebastian Banks ever said in the lodge before he disappeared. And Constellation has been waiting for him to come home ever since.
Okey-doke. I was wondering if you had any more work for me. This isn't where I'd expect to see.
Goodbye.
What's it? He wants to talk to me, but I don't.
Hi. Please disregard. I attempted an informal greeting, but I am dissatisfied.
I want you to know
with the
I was
results.
very impressed with your work back on Neon.
Okay. It was nothing I couldn't handle. You know me well enough now to feel like this is leading somewhere.
I'm beginning to wonder if there's anything you can't handle. I'd like to test that theory.
Oh, great.
My Star Yard's been having a little trouble getting our next project off the ground. I need someone capable and decisive to step in and steer it in the right direction. Interested?
Sure, whatever it is I'm in, you're going to need to tell me more than that. Not right now. I have a lot on my plate. Sure.
Love the enthusiasm. I knew there was a reason I picked you to help with this project. It's a new ship. We want to diversify our fleet.
Do I get it?
Now,
is it mine?
I don't know why the people I pay very handsomely to come up with new designs can't seem to get out of the R&D phase. And frankly, I don't care. I just want someone, you, to go there and show them how it's done.
You can count on me.
Excellent. I'll send word ahead to the project lead, Jules Degante, that you're taking point. They'll all be instructed to listen to you and follow your direction.
I don't know what
I
I'm gonna say.
expect big things from you, so I'm excited to see what you manage to deliver. I don't believe you'll let me down.
All right. Let's go bring Sarah to the memorial.
Moment.
Go to Eklund-Stroud Star Yard. I'm not going to his Star Yard yet. I'm just gonna go to this memorial. Sarah keeps trying to give me things. I don't want what she's giving. She is no longer following me. Okay. Where is she? Oh. Any day now, Sarah. Come on. Why is it doing that? Speak to Sarah. Every now and then this music or whatever glitches
Look at
out.
this. All these people. Their entire lives distilled down to names on a memorial. I wonder how close I came to being reduced to just a name.
You should be proud of everything you've accomplished since the war.
I am proud. I was simply too foolish to realize it until you changed my perspective.
I just want you to be happy, Sarah. You deserve it.
You know what? You're absolutely right. I do. Which is why we really need to talk about our friendship and where things are headed with us.
Oh.
Just let me have another moment here, and then we can head over to the waterfall. So we can talk in private.
I flirted with you once. My husband is gone and I flirted with you once. What are we doing?
Okay, I'm ready. Let's go.
Now she's following me again? Great. I flirted with her once. Which I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Now she wants to talk to me by a waterfall.
Whoa! What the hell are you firing? Why the hell did you do that? We have to talk. It's important.
I'm sorry.
Hey, I need you to listen to me.
I didn't mean to.
Members of Constellation are held to the highest regard, yet you persist on making poor decisions that reflect badly upon us. Because you're bending over backwards to help me right now, I'll stick by your side. But know that I don't approve of this behavior one bit.
Let me reload. So I didn't even know this place existed. I didn't even know that
When
you
things at the lodge are
get up
too
here.
much, I love coming to this spot to just sort of, I don't know, melt away for a while.
Oh, really? Okay. Speak to Sarah. The prettiest waterfall. It's probably like all the town sewage.
It's lovely here, isn't it?
Yes.
I've been from one end of the settled systems to the other. But this place, this exact spot, there's nowhere else like it in the galaxy.
I couldn't agree more. It's a perfect place to share with someone you care about.
From one explorer to another, I'll take that as a compliment. I usually come up here to mull over some of the heated debates we have at Constellation. You'd be surprised how many decisions I've made on this very spot.
Oh, I'm sure. This seems like an ideal place to focus.
That's actually why I asked you to meet me up here. I was hoping we could talk about something very important.
You can tell me whatever's on your mind. I'm here for you.
Good. Because I have a lot to say.
Great.
It's about my return to Cassiopeia.
Okay.
What we learned about Sona has been constantly replaying in my mind. Maybe it sounds crazy, but that young girl's isolation feels like a reflection of my own life.
It sounds like you have a new child, and you should raise her as your own. But you're not alone, you have me. Both of you have been through a lot.
Don't get me wrong. Compared to Sona, I've had it easy. I've spent my life surrounded by all sorts of people. Constellation, the Navigator Corps. Hell, even the UC military.
Hey.
Despite that, no matter how hard I've tried to make them a part of my life, they tend to drift away and disappear.
This episode has been a lot of talking. None of it's your fault.
Are you sure? For all we know, it's in my nature to keep people at arm's length. Or worse, push them away.
Forget about the past. Forget the past, focus on what you have right now.
Right now? Are you talking about Constellation?
Yes.
Or what exactly are you saying?
Ma'am. Oh, Lord have mercy. No matter what happens, we'll always be close friends. I am saying I love you, Sarah. Now and forever. You know what? Sam's gone. I'm sorry.
Sorry, I just need a moment to gather my thoughts. I know you want to have a serious relationship. You want to become close. So, if you're willing to take that leap
Why
of faith
not,
with
Sarah?
someone
My
like
husband's
me,
gone.
then I'm ready to do the same.
I've been more than willing for a long time. Are you sure? A romantic... Oh, no. This is going too fast. I think we should remain good friends for now. Or whatever.
You're something truly special. You know that? You've helped me conquer my self-doubt.
Why not?
My confidence. Hell, everything. For the first time in my life, I feel
we just had a memorial
complete.
for my late husband, so why not? Let's start a
And
new
with
relationship.
you by my side, I'm convinced that feeling will last forever. You're the best thing that's happened to me in my life. I love you. Always.
Okay, so is that it? Am I done with her? Speak to person. I am. So I'm pretty sure start out. So basically I've finished her stuff. So I think the next thing we need to do is maybe go find a temple and then start infiltrating the Crimson Fleet. Apparently we're dating Sarah now, and that's that. So I think on that note, I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you everybody who has joined me. Next time we're going to infiltrate the Crimson Fleet and do some more of the main quest. That waterfall is very loud. We said goodbye to Sam. Cora's with her mom. We got a new child, and now I'm with Sarah. Who knew? Anyways, I hope you have a great day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.